Picture this. It's early morning, the kitchen is quiet, the light from the window stretches across the floor. A man in his 70s walks carefully toward the sink. His steps are short, his arms hang still at his sides. His eyes never leave the ground. He looks cautious, maybe even a little afraid. And then you hear a voice. Have you ever found yourself walking like this? Head down, arms stiff, feet shuffling forward, like you're walking on eggshells. Pause. What if I told you the very way you're trying to protect yourself might actually be putting you at greater risk? A soft swell of music. The screen fades to black. Then the title appears. This simple walking trick is quietly helping millions of seniors prevent falls. Every year, millions of older adults in America experience a fall. Some walk away with a few bruises. Some are never the same. But the most lasting damage isn't always physical. It's emotional. It's the fear that follows you into the hallway, down the stairs, through the grocery store. It's the quiet moment when you cancel plans because you're not sure if you'll feel steady that day. It's the hesitation in your step, the shrinking of your world. But here's what most people never hear. Falling isn't just about age. It's about habits. It's about tension. It's about how your body learns to protect itself and how those protections can backfire. This video is about a different way to move, a better way to walk. You'll hear the story of one man who thought his walking days were over until something shifted. You'll learn a walking method that's so simple, it might surprise you. And you'll get 5 gentle exercises to help rebuild your balance, strengthen your body, and bring calm back into your steps. This isn't about fixing you. It's about reconnecting with the strength that's already there. So if you're still with me, let's begin. If you're over 60, chances are you've already made small changes to how you move. Maybe you walk a little slower than you used to. Maybe you avoid rugs or uneven sidewalks. Maybe you stay home more often, just in case. These adjustments aren't bad. They're practical. But they're also clues that something deeper is shifting, that your trust in your own body is fading. And that matters, because confidence is just as important as strength. This video isn't about avoiding danger. It's about rediscovering confidence, reclaiming ease, and realizing that how you walk affects how you feel in every part of life. Let's be honest, most people think falling is just part of getting older. But that's not the full story. Falls happen for reasons we rarely talk about. Starting around age 60, we begin to lose muscle, slowly, quietly, especially in the legs and core. Posture starts to shift. The head moves forward, the shoulders round, the spine curves slightly. That shift pulls your body out of balance, making every step just a little less stable. Then fear shows up. We stiffen up. We walk with tiny, cautious steps. We stop swinging our arms. We avoid movement that feels risky. But all of that actually makes us more vulnerable. We become like trees holding our breath in the wind, rigid and ready to snap. Add slower reflexes, vision that's not as sharp, poor lighting, old shoes, a cluttered floor. And suddenly, even a safe place can become a danger zone. But here's the good news. These risks aren't fixed. They're not permanent. They're habits, and habits can be changed. We can rebuild strength. We can adjust posture. We can learn a new way to walk, one that feels natural, confident, and safe. And no, it's not about walking faster. It's about walking differently. Let me tell you about Bill. He's 74 years old, a retired electrical engineer from Dayton, Ohio. Widowed, 2 grown kids, 4 grandkids, still sharp as ever, still independent. For years, Bill kept his life in rhythm. He made his own coffee every morning, took care of his yard, played cards on Friday nights with friends from church. But one Saturday morning, that rhythm broke. He was walking from the living room to the kitchen when he slipped. Just a step. That's all it took. He landed hard. His hip took the brunt of it. He doesn't remember the fall itself, just the sound, the pain, and then the ceiling, staring down at him. He waited nearly 10 minutes before he could reach the phone. Bill spent the next 2 weeks in the hospital, then a month in a rehabilitation facility. Physically, he recovered. Emotionally, it was a different story. He stopped going outside. He avoided stairs, sidewalks, even the grocery store. He said no to his daughter when she invited him over. He turned down his neighbor's offer to walk together in the morning. He began to shrink, not in size, but in spirit. Bill later said, "I didn't feel like myself anymore. I felt like a burden, like I was slowly disappearing." That's what fear does. It isolates. Until one day, his daughter Sarah brought over someone new, her friend Julia, a physical therapist. Julia didn't start with exercises. She started with a question. How do you walk when you're alone in the house? Bill showed her. She nodded. Then she asked him to imagine someone pulling a string gently from the top of his head. Let your spine follow it, she said. Let your arms swing. Keep your eyes up, not on the ground. They worked together slowly, 10 minutes a day. At first, just down the hallway, then out to the mailbox, then around the block, and something began to change. Not just in his legs or his posture, in his face, his voice, his energy. 3 months later, Bill walked into his daughter's house carrying a bag of oranges. He hugged his granddaughter and said, "Let's go for a walk." And they did. He walked with ease, with rhythm, with dignity. And that, more than anything else, is what we all deserve. Let's pause here, because maybe you're wondering, how do I know if I'm walking in a way that could lead to a fall? There's a simple way to find out. It starts with noticing. So right now, just take a breath and think about how you move through your day. When you walk across the room, do your feet lift cleanly off the floor, or do they shuffle? Do you look up, or are your eyes almost always glued to the ground? Are your arms swinging at your sides or stiff and locked in place? Do you walk with short, hesitant steps, like your body's holding back from something? Do you avoid going outside or hold on to walls and furniture around the house, just in case? If you answered yes to 2 or more of these, it's time to pay attention, because these aren't just habits, they're signals. They're your body telling you that something is off, even if you haven't had a fall yet. But that's not a reason to be afraid. It's a reason to be hopeful, because once you're aware of the problem, you can start doing something about it. And that's exactly what we're going to do next. Let's pause here, because maybe you're wondering, how do I know if I'm walking in a way that could lead to a fall? There's a simple way to find out. It starts with noticing. So right now, just take a breath and think about how you move through your day. When you walk across the room, do your feet lift cleanly off the floor, or do they shuffle? Do you look up, or are your eyes almost always glued to the ground? Are your arms swinging at your sides or stiff and locked in place? Do you walk with short, hesitant steps, like your body's holding back from something? Do you avoid going outside or hold on to walls and furniture around the house, just in case? If you answered yes to 2 or more of these, it's time to pay attention, because these aren't just habits, they're signals. They're your body telling you that something is off, even if you haven't had a fall yet. But that's not a reason to be afraid. It's a reason to be hopeful, because once you're aware of the problem, you can start doing something about it. And that's exactly what we're going to do next. Here it is, the walking method that's quietly transforming the lives of older adults around the country. It's not a secret. It's just something most people were never taught. We call it conscious walking, and it's built on one simple idea: move with awareness, not fear. Let's break it down. First, posture. Imagine someone gently lifting a string from the top of your head. Let your spine follow. Let your body rise. You're not forcing anything. You're just allowing space. Now your eyes, instead of staring at the ground, look about 12 feet ahead of you. This gives your brain more time to react, and it keeps your spine aligned. Next, your shoulders. Let them drop. Let your chest open. You don't need to hold tension there. Take a slow breath in and let it go. Now your arms. Let them swing naturally, in rhythm with your steps. One forward, one back. This isn't just for balance. It signals to your whole body that it's safe to move. Finally, your steps. Step with your heel first. Then roll through the ball of your foot. Then the toes. Not a stomp, not a shuffle. A smooth, deliberate movement. And keep your feet shoulder-width apart. Parallel. That creates stability. Put it all together and it becomes something beautiful. A walk that feels like you. Not rushed, not rigid, but grounded, confident, calm. It might feel strange at first, and that's okay, because strange just means new. And new is how we grow. Now that you've learned the conscious walking method, let's make it stronger. Here are 5 simple exercises you can do right at home. No gym, no equipment, just you, a little space, and a few quiet minutes each day. 1. Chair balance hold. Stand behind a sturdy chair. Lightly place your hands on the backrest. Now slowly lift one leg and hold it off the ground for 10 seconds. Switch sides. Do this 3 times on each leg. This strengthens your ankles, knees, and hips, all essential for stability. 2. Slow knee raises. Still standing behind the chair, lift your right knee up to hip height. Lower it slowly. Now lift the left. Alternate 10 times each side. This builds control and trains your muscles to lift your feet more cleanly when walking. 3. Heel-to-toe raises. With both hands resting gently on the chair, rise onto your toes. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly lower your heels. Now rock back gently onto your heels and return to flat. This improves your balance and strengthens your calves and shins. Or straight line walking. Find a clear hallway or open space. Walk in a straight line, slow and steady, using your conscious walking form. Focus on your breath, your posture, your pace. Walk to the end. Pause, then return. Just 2 minutes a day can retrain your entire walk. 5. Posture and breath reset. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Imagine your spine growing taller. Exhale slowly, let your shoulders drop. Do this for 1 minute every morning. It's not just good for your body, it's good for your nervous system. These 5 exercises are more than movement. They're practice. They remind your body and your brain that it's safe to move with confidence. And over time, they create a new foundation for every step you take. So what happens when you begin to walk differently? Not just with better posture, but with greater confidence. You begin to feel it in your steps, in your breath, in how you move through your day. The fear that once followed you from room to room starts to fade. You stand taller. You walk smoother. You look forward instead of down. That's the power of a simple shift. It's not just about preventing falls. It's about reclaiming freedom. You no longer feel like you're bracing for danger. You're participating in life again. Little things begin to return. Grocery runs without hesitation. Morning walks with a friend. Dancing in the kitchen while the coffee brews. And something even deeper returns, trust. Trust in your body, in your balance, in yourself. You remember what it feels like to move with ease, to move without fear. And that's a kind of healing that goes far beyond physical strength. Because when you change how you walk, you change how you live. If you've made it this far, thank you. That tells me something important. You're not just watching, you're ready. Ready to take your first step with awareness, with confidence, and with care. So here's what you can do next. First, try the walking method today. Even just down the hallway, feel the difference. Second, choose one of the 5 exercises. Do it for 1 minute. That's all it takes to begin. And third, share this video with someone you care about, a friend, a parent, a neighbor. Because walking safely shouldn't be a secret. If something in this video helped you, even just a little, let us know. Comment below. Say yes if you're going to try this. Say yes if you're ready to walk without fear. And if you have a question or a story to share, we're listening. This isn't just a video, it's a conversation. Also, don't forget to subscribe. We've got more practical, hopeful, and uplifting tips coming your way. In our next video, we'll show you how to turn your home into a fall-safe space in under 10 minutes. Because change doesn't have to be big to be powerful. It just has to begin. So here's to small steps, to steady feet, and to walking through life with strength, presence, and joy. Before we end, let's talk about something you might not expect. The benefits of walking the right way go far beyond balance. They affect your whole life. When your posture improves, your breathing gets deeper, your shoulders relax, your energy increases. When your gaze lifts, so does your mindset. You feel more connected to the world around you. When you move without fear, your confidence grows. People begin to notice. They see you standing taller, smiling more, engaging again. And something even more powerful begins to happen. Your body starts to heal in small, meaningful ways. Joints ache less, muscles strengthen, your sleep improves, your mood lifts. Why? Because movement is medicine. And when we move with care, we tell our nervous system, I am safe, I am grounded, I am alive. So if you're still wondering whether this small change is worth it, try it. Not just for your body, but for your whole self. Because how you walk shapes how you live. And you deserve to walk through life, strong, steady, and free. If today's video helped you take even one step in the right direction, you won't want to miss what's coming next. In our next video, we're going inside the home. You'll learn the 5 most common home hazards that lead to falls and how to fix each one in under 10 minutes. We'll walk through a real home, room by room. You'll see exactly what to change, what to remove, and what to rearrange. So your home supports your safety, not threatens it. No expensive equipment, no renovation, just smart, simple choices you can start today. So if you're serious about protecting your independence, make sure you're subscribed, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment below telling us what part of your home you're most concerned about, so we can help you address it directly. Because this journey isn't just about how we walk. It's about creating a life and a space that supports every step forward. We'll see you there. Take a moment. Think about the steps you've taken just by watching this video. You've learned why falls happen and why they're not inevitable. You've seen how a simple shift in awareness can lead to real transformation. You've met someone, like Bill, who walked through fear and came out stronger. And maybe you've already felt something shift in your own body, your breath, your posture, your outlook. That's no small thing, because the truth is, change doesn't always start with action. Sometimes it starts with attention, with noticing, with choosing. So as we close, here's a gentle reminder. You're not alone in this. Every day, more and more older adults are taking back their confidence, one conscious step at a time. And so can you. Your journey may not look like anyone else's. That's okay. But it can still be filled with strength, dignity, and joy. So whether your next step is down the hallway or out into the world, take it and take it with care. We're walking with you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.